Most of us remember getting separated from our parents at a zoo or an amusement park where we were very little because we were busy chasing after a balloon or eating cotton candy. What did it feel like when your parents disappeared from view? Do you remember the relief you felt when you were reunited with them? A citizen who has lost his country is like a little child who has lost his parents. Koreans have a painful history of having lost their parents, their country, for 35 long years. Today is August 15th, 2013, the 68th anniversary of the day when Koreans finally were reunited with their parents after 35 years. This is Kevin's Hot Beat. Our first song on Kevin's Hot Beat for Thursday, August 15th was Like the Birds by FT Island. Hello guys, I'm Kevin from Zea. Today, August 15th, is Liberation Day. It's when Korea regained its independence from Japan. In 1945, there is a saying that there is no future for people that has forgotten its history. The best thing that we can all do for Korea's future is to remember our history. We began today's Hot Beat by looking forward to the future by looking back at our past. Let me tell you how you can tune in. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, 88.7 in Jeju City, 88.1 in Seogwipo City, 101.9 in Daejeong area, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. Now, I also love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on our Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. That's HOTBEAT. You can write your messages in any languages. The winner of today's random quiz will take home a signed CD from Wonder Boys. Yes, and on part 2, Big Shot will be with us on Culture Code. Today, it's time for another Kevin's Music Diary. Yes, stay with me to find out which song of which singer I'll be performing live for you today. Let's kick off today's Hot Beat with 2 songs. Here is Somebody by 15and and 사랑해 You by 서인국. Somebody by 15and and 사랑해 You by 서인국. I'm going to take a break to see what messages you've left me today. Aisha from Indonesia. Oppa, could you play Scarf Love Virus? Thanks, and good morning. Yuri Kim from Livian. Hey Kevin, I would like to request Isung Charles' song My Love, if you don't mind. This is the first time I sent a request over the radio and listen to Arirang Radio. Thanks. Felicia from USA. Hi Kevin, this is the first time I'm listening to your show in month. Oh, really? School always got in the way, and it made me very sad that I had to stop listening. However, I'm done with school for now, so I can listen. Yes, I'm really looking forward to today's show. Fighting! Gloria from Mexico. Hello, congratulations to you and the members of Zea for your comeback. It is amazing. I love it. I cried a little. I was very excited, touched. Also, thank you for the program. Jay from Hong Kong. Hi, Kevin. It's been so busy lately, but your show always gives me laughter. Every night, me and my friends just enjoying spazzing about Hot Beat so much. Bonus is that seems like every one of us is improving in English. The song I'm requesting is 손담비's Crazy. Alright, thanks for sharing, guys. Let's listen to some more of your request songs. Here is Love Virus by Scarf. That was Love Virus by Scarf. I know a lot of you have smartphones, so I'd like to tell you about our Arirang Radio smartphone app. Just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. ARIRANG Arirang Radio. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Just log in once and you can set it to auto login. So if you haven't got it, everybody, get it now, right now. If you're joining us through a PC, log on to the Arirang website and click the On Air button or download the Arirang Cast. You cannot play back past shows, so be sure to join us while we're on air. If you feel more comfortable with Korean than English, there's a Korean button on the upper right-hand corner of the Arirang website. So, drop by the Hotbeat website often and leave us your comments. Here is more music for you. My Love by Lee Seung-chul. 10th anniversary of Arirang Radio K-pop concert. When? 7 p.m. Wednesday, August 21st. Where? Jeju Art Center. MC, Isak and Sam Carter from Luna Fly. Artists, Frank Nutt, Kim Tae-woo, Dalshabet, C-Clown, MIB, South Carnival. Ticket distribution from August 7th. You can get it from Seoul 8th floor Arirang Tower or Jeju Arirang Radio Venture Maru 8th floor. Ticket distribution can be done up to 2 tickets per person, so remember that. And also, ticket holders will be seated in a first-come, first-served basis. Children under 10 years old will not be allowed entry, so remember that. And all guys, welcome to 10th anniversary of Arirang Radio K-pop concert.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to Uno, Dos, Tres, Cuatro. Chicas bonitas, are you ready to join? Ponte a jugar with Hotbeats.
Discover the meaning behind lyrics on More Than Words. Height, weight, blood type, whether he has a car, the brand of car, how pretty she is, how skinny she is. If you're in love, why would that all matter? I still don't know the right way to love. I just do what my heart tells me to do, what I want to do. I had loved others before I met you, and after each breakup, I promised myself that I would never love again. But after I met you, my heart opened up again, as if I had never made that promise to myself. I've come to love you so much that nothing else matters. What you have, what you don't have. All I care about is being able to look into your eyes. Even if we break up, even if it hurts, I don't care. In this moment, I'm so happy. The song we heard on tonight's More Than Words was How to Love by Beast. This is a segment where we learn more about lyrics to K-pop songs and explain them for our foreign listeners. Now, it's not easy as it seems to love someone unconditionally without thinking about their financial circumstances, their looks, and their preferences. That's the kind of love that we all want, but it's hard to find because it's hard to find someone who makes you want to forget everything else. Beast's song, How to Love, is a song about being a relationship that's all about how you feel, not about the various circumstances surrounding the relationship. This is a song on Beast's recent second album. Member Yong Jun-hyung helped to write the music and lyrics for all the tracks. Now, let's listen to some more music. Here is Crazy by 손담비. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for joining us tonight. Let me introduce tonight's guest of honor. I'm sure you've heard of heroes who were born in the wrong era, or villains that were created by their times. So, you can imagine how difficult it must be for a hero to be born into a right era, to be loved during his lifetime, and to be loved even after he has left our midst. But the king of rock and roll made that happen. He took center stage during his lifetime and continued to linger even after he left this world. He is still an iconic figure today. Today, we'd like to pay tribute to this great singer, Elvis Presley! Woo! Yes, on Kevin's Music Diary, I'll be introducing you to my favorite artist and singing their songs for you live. I'd like to sing a song by the great king, Elvis Presley. Yay! Woo! Last week, we talked about Elvis Presley came to debut as a singer, completely transforming himself from a poor truck driver. After his debut, Elvis's popularity continued to rise. His trademark dance style, using his hips like which was performed to Hound Dog, led to 82.6% ratings when it hit television screens. Wow, that's impressive. Early in Elvis's career, movies were just as important as music. He starred in a film of the same title as his song, Love Me Tender. Love Me Tender. Yeah, everybody know this song? No? And went on to star in 31 movies. Woo! The early Elvis years featured a rebellious, boyish image that was reminiscent of Marlon Brando and James Dean. Oh, yeah, I know, James Dean, legend. His hair was naturally dark blonde, but he always dyed it black for the stage. I'll tell you more after some music. I'll be singing Elvis's song, Hound Dog, live. So, hope you guys enjoy it.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog, bragging all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, bragging all the time. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. Well, they said you were high class. Well, that was just a lie. Yeah, they said you were high class. Well, that was just a lie. Yeah, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, bragging all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, bragging all the time. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, bragging all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, bragging all the time. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit, you ain't no friend of mine.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
That was me singing Hound Dog by Elvis Presley. Yes, did you guys enjoy it? Yeah? Now Elvis is often referred to as a king of rock and roll. Rock and roll is a genre that was born in the US around 1950, mixing together blues, country, and gospel styles, marked with strong beats, simple melodies, shouting vocal styles, and dynamic dancing. It was pre-owned upon by the older generation, but rock and roll symbolized rebellion and freedom for the younger generations. Elvis Presley is credited with helping to develop, and popularize rock and roll. He also helped to move forward to genres of pop, country, and gospel music. Elvis took home a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Grammys, and after his death, he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the Country Music Hall of Fame, the Gospel Music Hall of Fame, and the Rockabilly Hall of Fame. Wow, he's just a legend, isn't he? Graceland, where he lived, was made a National Historic Landmark in 2006. Elvis passed away at a young age of 42. considering the fact that he was only in the public eye for about 20 years after debuting in 1956 with Heartbreak Hotel. His achievements are truly impressive. Yes. Thank you, Elvis Presley. We love you. We'll wrap up Kevin's Music Diary here for now, and we'll be back with another artist next week and live song. So hope you guys keep tuned to Heartbeat for the upcoming song. Okay? Alright. Here's some music for you. Kung Fu Fighting by Rain. Random quiz. On our random quiz, we give out random prizes each day, like CDs from Beast, Epikai, and To Yoon. Today's winner will receive a signed CD from Wonder Boys. Here's the question. This is a character whose name is also the title of a Wonder Boys song. Was featured originally in an American novel and later in a cartoon, a TV drama, and a musical. What is the name of this character who was born into a British royal family but was raised by animals after his plane crashed into an African jungle? Number 1, Nemo. Number 2, Tarzan. Number 3, Kung Fu Panda. Let me repeat that for you. This character, whose name is also the title of a Wonder Boys song, was featured originally in an American novel and later in a cartoon, a TV drama, and a musical. What is the name of this character who was born into a British royal family but was raised by animals after his plane crashed into a African jungle? Number 1, Nemo. Number 2, Tarzan. Number 3, Kung Fu Panda. If you know the answer, post it on a Heartbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/heartbeat. That's HOTBEAT. While you're doing that, let's listen to some more songs. Here is Officially Missing You by Hello Venus. That was Officially Missing You by Hello Venus. I'm going to repeat the quiz one last time for those of you who are just joining us or haven't figured out yet. This character, whose name is also the title of a Wonder Boys song, was featured originally in an American novel and later in a cartoon and TV drama and a musical. What is the name of this character who was born into a British royal family but was raised by animals after his plane crashed into an African jungle? Number 1, Nemo. Number 2, Tarzan. Number 3, Kung Fu Panda. Here's the hint. This character falls in love with a woman named Jane. If you know the answer, post it on our Heartbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/heartbeat. That's HOTBEAT. We'll be choosing one lucky winner to win a signed CD from Wonder Boys. Now let's listen to some more music. Here is Tarzan by Wonder Boys. Tarzan by Wonder Boys. Now, I think I already gave you so much hints, but I will repeat the quiz one last time. This character whose name is also the title of a Wonder Boys song was featured originally in an American novel and later in a cartoon, a TV drama, and a musical. What is the name of this character who was born into a British royal family but was raised by animals after his plane crashed into an African jungle? Number 1, Nemo. Number 2, Tarzan. Number 3, Kung Fu Panda. Alright, and also it's time to wrap up part 1. I'll be playing one last song for you. Endless Ocean by X-Teen.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to the Heartbeat. All the sexy girls out there, are you ready to join? BET, Heartbeat.
Welcome back to the second hour of Heartbeat. That was Run and Run by Big Star. Let me tell you again how you can tune into Heartbeat. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, 88.7 in Jeju City, 88.1 in Seogwipo City, 101.9 in Daejeong area, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. If you got a smartphone, just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. ARIRANGRADIO, Arirang Radio. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. And also love to hear from you guys. So leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on our Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. That's HOTBEAT. You can write your messages in any languages. Now we'll listen to Rolly Polly by Tiara and Soulmate Number 1 by Five Dolls before coming back with Big Shot on Culture Code.
Coming to you directly from the top of the charts. This is a hot one. Check it out.
The world comes together through culture.
With me, Big Shot.
Culture Code.
Yes. What up, yo? I'm back
Okay.
in the house in Culture Club.
Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday. And actually, today I'll be talking about the Korean heroes. Why? Why? Because if you are a Korean, you should know today is 광복절.
광복절.
8월 15일. So I guess it is a perfect topic to talk about today. For those who are not familiar with 광복절,
Yep.
광복절 is literally Liberation Day celebrated annually on August 15. It's one of our public holidays in Korea. It commemorates the victory over the war that we had with Japan,
Yep.
which liberated Korea from colonial rule. Now, the South Korean government was created 3 years later on August 15, 1948, when Lee Seung-man was sworn in as the first president of South Korea.
Yep.
And 광복절 was officially designated a public holiday on October 1st in 1949. But before we move on, like we all know, I usually go with the foreign heroes,
Yes,
foreign
yes.
subject first, then we go to Korea. Let me introduce you a little bit of
Okay.
the other country heroes that I know.
Okay.
Let's start with this one, Che Guevara.
Che Guevara.
I'm pretty sure everybody knows about him. Che Guevara is really famous. Ernesto Che Guevara, commonly known as Che, or simply Che, was an Argentinian Marxist revolutionary, a physician, author, guerrilla leader, a diplomat, and a military theorist. Okay, he's a major figure of the Cuban Revolution. His stylized visage has become a ubiquitous countercultural symbols of the rebellion and global insignia with popular culture. So Che Guevara became so much a character that even if you go to department stores and places, they still have those shirts with Che Guevara faces on
see.
it. The black shirt with the red background with his face on it, they sell it. So yes, if you go to South America, everybody knows about Che Guevara. So they might know who I'm talking about.
Yep.
Then, okay, if you're from the States, you should know about him. We have Booker T. Washington. Okay, Booker Taliaferro Washington. He was an African-American educator, author, orator, and today kind of history class.
Yes.
Yeah.
History.
Yes, an advisor to the President of the United States. That was around between 1890 to 1915. Washington was a dominant leader in African American community. Actually, Washington was the last generation of Black American leaders born into slavery, who became the leading voice of this franchise former slave union oppressed by the discriminatory laws. So for a black leader like him, he gave a lot of influence to people, to follow this good energy. So he's a very respected hero in the States.
Yep.
Hey, talking about, it became kind of history class. Anyhow, any historical heroes that you know, maybe?
Wow. Historical heroes.
Kind of difficult question, right?
Napoleon.
Oh, yeah. Napoleon Bonaparte. Yes.
He's the hero, I think. And also, there's one who discovered Australia land.
Okay,
the land of Australia.
what's his name?
James Cook.
Oh.
He's from England. He's a British. And he actually he was the first person who
To discover?
the
the land? Whoa. He's like Columbus, right?
Yeah, Columbus.
Columbus type. Oh, so he's a hero then. He's a pioneer.
Pioneer.
Wow, that's what's up. Okay, since I lived in Peru the longest, I want to introduce you a little bit about one of the Peruvian heroes. Let me introduce this person. His name is Jose Quiñones Gonzalez.
Jose Quiñones
Gonzalez.
Gonzalez.
Yeah. The whole name is Jose Abelardo Quiñones Gonzalez. Yes, he was a Peruvian military aviator and a national aviation hero. He sacrificed his life, like crashing into the Equatorian battery. So I mean, it's like the Japanese kamikaze, where
Yes,
they
yes.
sacrifice their life. He did the same thing during the Battle of Surumilla, because I don't know if a lot of Koreans knows about this, but Peru and Ecuador, they used to have the war,
Yep.
like us with Japan we had. So yeah, that's where this hero came out. Wow, today's more like a history class, isn't it?
Yes.
Right? But since it's Gwangbokjo, I wanted to keep a little calm,
Okay.
show a little respect to the country. And usually history classes are boring, but no offense, it's kind of boring sometimes.
Yes.
But yo, we're never gonna make this boring, right? You know what I mean?
Of course not.
History, everybody's gonna get an A+, yo.
Yes.
So before we get to the Korean
All right.
heroes, what's the song?
Here is the Reincarnation by Yoon Jong-shin with Kingston Ludiska.
Oh yeah.
Kingston
This
Ludiska.
guy, yeah. Happy Gwangbokjo, yo.
Happy.
Happy 8월 15일. Yes, it's a great day to celebrate. Okay.
Yep.
Our first hero that I chose is Lee Sun-shin.
Lee Sun-shin.
Yes,
Wow.
everybody knows about Lee Sun-shin 장군, right? Lee Sun-shin was a Korean naval commander, famed for his victories against the Japanese Navy during the Imjin War in the Joseon Dynasty. And very well respected for exemplary conduct on and off the battlefield. Not only by the Koreans though, even they fought with different countries.
Yep.
Even from the Japanese admirals, he got respected by his conducts because he was a very exemplary leader.
I see.
Military historians have compared him as his naval genius to that of the Admiral Horatio Nelson. I think Horatio Nelson was a British naval hero, I think, but he was very famous, so they kind of compare with him. That's how much big hero he was. His title, 삼도 수군 통제사, I think it literally means the naval commander of the 3 provinces was the title for him. The reason that I chose him because I really love this quote that he said it before he died. He said, 싸움이 한창이니 방패로 나의 몸을 가리고 나의 죽음을 적에게 알리지 말라. Which means, since the fight is still going on, cover my body with shield and don't let anyone know about my death. Okay, now this is the part that may give me goosebumps. Why? The reason why he said this is because he didn't want it to demotivate the other soldiers who was fighting with him. Because, once a leader goes down, most of the soldiers usually demotivate themselves. So he knew about that. So he was like, yo, don't let them, until the war is over, don't let that I die. Just cover me. I mean, this is so touching,
Respect.
Oh, respect, yo.
Yes, respect.
Oh my God. Well, okay.
All right.
Our next Korean hero is Quebec. You heard of Quebec? Quebec was Quebec was a general in the ancient Korean kingdom of Baekje during the early to mid 7th century. Actually, very little is known about his personal life, including year of the location, birth, and stuff. We don't really know. But one thing we know. Do you know what Pumse is in Taekwondo?
Pumse. Taekwondo, yes.
Taekwondo, the patterns Pumse. There's actually a name of Pumse named after him. Quebec. Pumse Quebec. I think. 예전에 했는데 뭐지? 아무튼 you raise your hand and goes yes. Oh yeah. I used to do a little bit of taekwondo.
Oh.
Yes.
So what color is your belt?
Actually I could never go to black, but I did to pumti.
Pumti.
Right before
before black.
The red and black.
Red and black.
Stripes. Yeah.
So you're good.
Oh, I'm pretty good with my kicking.
Kicks? Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
아직도 I can stretch.
Really?
I can do the 옆차기. I can fly and kick. Yeah.
Oh, like Bruce Lee.
More like Hong Myung-bo, maybe. Yeah, a little big to be Bruce Lee. Okay. Our next hero is Uljimundo. Yeah, Uljimundo was a military leader early 7th century of Goguryeo, one of the 3 kingdoms of Korea.
Yep.
He defended Goguryeo against the enemies. He's often numbered among the greatest heroes in the Korean military history, Hey, by the way, any Korean heroes that you know in Korea that you...
There's, like you said, Lee Sun-shin. I think statue is like in the right front of
Gwanghwamun, I think, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it's really big. Yes, and
Who else?
also 세종대왕.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna introduce him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you can't meet Sejongdaewang. Like, he's the guy. He's the dude, yo. Dude, gonna represent Korea.
All right, let's then.
You're like, yeah.
So you have information with him, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with
Okay,
him in the end.
Okay, sure.
Since he's so big hero.
All right, sure.
I wanna talk about Kwon-yul.
Kwon-yul.
You heard of Kwon-yul? Was a Korean army general and the commander-in-chief of the Joseon Dynasty, who successfully led the Korean forces against Japan during the Japanese invasion. Okay, why he got famous? Because he's best known for the Battle of the Haengju. We call it Haengju Daechjeop. He defeated a force numbering about 30,000 soldiers with only 2,800 troops. No, that's amazing. You know how you can. I'm not really sure with the numbers, but that's how they explain. You know, there was a very small portion of our country's soldier, but they defeated. You know, they won it. So that's who he led.
Yep.
I know sometimes war is like really inevitable in order to keep one's country safe. But I know one thing for sure, you know, war is wrong. You know, war, like, I've been to the army service and all that. I've been looking to a lot of stuff, and I know war is not good. So it's something that should never happen. And I know we have a sad history relation with Japan, but I'm glad to know that after all this year, you know, we both countries we're getting really along well, interchanging cultures, the music, you know.
Yep.
And actually, my aunt is living right now in Yokohama. I heard so many beautiful cultures they have.
Yep.
You told me you already been to Japan, right?
Yes.
I've never been there, so maybe I'll go there soon.
It's really
Because even the airplane tickets are cheap, right?
it's cheap, and also if you go there now, it's kind of similar to Korea, the weather and stuff.
Oh, really?
It's you'll enjoy the.
Then I want to go in winter. Too hot right now to go.
You don't.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So
Too humid.
You're the winter guy.
No, the thing is, like, I heard like Japan is like Korea too, very humid in summer.
It
So
is.
I don't like humid weather. And also the reason that I like Japan is because they're very well known for hip hop music too. Japanese hip hop is good.
It's
So-
good and flow.
Yes, and flow.
And flow.
Yeah. Okay, now let's go with our last hero that he just mentioned.
All right, let's
It's
go.
the famous Sejong the Great. Why he's the great? Yeah, Sejong the Great was the fourth king of Joseon, and he's the third son between the King Taejong and the Queen Consort Min. Okay. King Sejong the Great profoundly affected the Korean history with his introduction of the Hangul. You know, the Hangul that we're using right now,
Yep.
we're talking, we're writing. He's the one actually who, you know, profoundly affected. You can say made it, right?
Made it, yes.
Yeah, he's a creator of it. And one of his primary target was to lead all different classes, no matter if you're poor, you're rich, or whatever, to everybody know what Korean is. And he made it.
He made it, yes.
so easy for people to learn. And that's why, thanks to him, we are capable and able to talk this language.
Yes.
And actually, if you've been into Korea and you know that 10,000 won bill, the green bill,
Yes.
the face in it, yes, that's the Sejong the Great.
that's him.
Yeah, too much respect for him. Wow. Hey, what a great history class.
It is. It was.
I'm a good 선생님.
선생님.
네, 오늘은 역사 시간이었습니다. Yeah, but anyhow, every country have their own heroes, no matter what the history was. And you know, for me, I'm very proud to have a hero like that in my
Yes.
country. You know, 대한민국 만세, 만만세. Yeah. Woo. Since it's 광복절, I love this day. It just make me feel so
So proud.
so Korean.
Yes.
One thing bad about Korean is impatient.
Patient.
빨리빨리 culture, but
빨리빨리,
I love it too.
빨리빨리.
Yeah, 모든 게 빨리빨리. Yeah, I have these foreign friends.
Yes.
That they the American friends that comes to Korea, they always ask like, why everybody 빨리빨리? You know, like
Because the first thing they learn is pali and I think it's everything is about pali.
yeah, about fast.
Fast.
That's why
Fast
even the
service.
cell phones,
Cell
like,
phones, yes.
Yo, internet
Internet
is
is
even
fast.
faster than the PCs right now.
It is.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy. But that's why I'm proud of it.
Yes.
Anyhow,
Yes.
I have to go.
You have to go.
I don't want to go, but I have to.
All right. Since we talked about heroes,
Yeah.
here's a song, Superhero
Whoa.
by Vix.
Yes.
I'll see you tomorrow, 형.
Holla at your boy.
Woo.
Searching for you. Who knows when, where, and how we'll meet? David O is searching for you.
David, tell us who we'll be meeting today.
What's up, Kevin and Hotbeat listeners? Today I'm out at Ungbong again for the nice rock climbing wall that is here, and I found another rock climber here who can speak English. Hey, what's your name?
My name is Sol.
Hey, Sol, this is Searching for You, and I'm just wondering if our foreigner listeners, if they ever came to Korea, what are some beautiful mountains that they could go to?
The one in Seoul actually is pretty nice. You can go to Bukhansan, which is a fairly big mountain, and you can get there through many different subway stops, actually.
What kind of views do you get from these mountains? Is it most just city, or is it...
Yeah, it's mostly just city, I think.
Mostly just city. Have you gone to any of the seasides?
No, not yet, but I would love to. I know that there's one near Sokcho beach. It's called Seoraksan. You can go to Seoraksan, Seorak Mountain, or Chiri Mountain. I think in those mountains you can get like a pretty good view of the sea.
So how long have you been here in Korea?
I've been here for 4 years.
Living here for 4 years, what would you say is the most beautiful thing or the best experience that you've had in Korea that makes it memorable and things that you'd want others to experience also?
I think one of it, I would say, definitely going to the mountains, because it's in the city. You don't have to go far out. You just take the subway or the bus, and then you can get to the mountain, kind of get outside of the city for a little bit.
Is there certain foods that Koreans eat when they go to the mountain, like that they pack and...
Boiled eggs. And
boiled eggs?
Cucumbers, kimbap, and makgeolli.
What is makgeolli?
Makgeolli is a rice wine.
Rice wine, yes. If you ever come to Korea, makgeolli is very popular. It's a sweet, very sweet wine, right? Made out of rice, and it is white, and it is very tasty. I'm sure you guys will all love it. But yes, while they're living in Korea, it must be fantastic. I'm sure it's very different to where you were back home. But before we end the interview, I'm going to let you request a song. So which song would you like to request?
I would like to request Atong Musician Kongdeok Bingsu.
Kongdeok Bingsu. Yes, that song is very popular right now. And so, Seoul, that'll be coming your way. Thanks for the interview. Today, at Searching For You, I was out at Eungbong. And you guys come over, try the Korean food in Korea. Come up to the mountains. They're beautiful here. Until next time, this is Searching For You. I'm David O.
And now it's time to hear your request songs on Here I Am. Today's request comes from Phoebe from China. Hello, Kevin Oppa. Can you play Song For You by SS501 for my friends? We are Heartbeat friends and we stay up every night to listen to Heartbeat. Yes, thank you, my Heartbeat friends, and thank you, Kevin Oppa. Here is Phoebe's request song, SS501's Song For You. That was Phoebe's request song, SS501's Song For You. Let's hear some more comments from you. Satomi Yuki from Japan. Hi, Kevin. I'm sorry, but I'm so sleepy. I'll sleep first. Good night. Don't go, Satomi. Now, next to T from Indonesia. Please play a song from Kyuhyun, Love Dust. Thank you. Pishi from Japan. Hi, Kevin. I'm going to go my hometown during summer vacation, and I'm planning to visit to a grave and eat a meal together with my relatives. I'm looking forward to meeting my brother's children to play together. I think it'll be a good time. My song request is Missing You Like Crazy by Taeyeon. Sweet King from Singapore. Yo, Kevin Oppa, you always make funny and cute sound effects. It is really good. I think I should make audio clippings of you making cute and funny sound effects into a ringtone or alarm clock. Woohoo! Oh, can you do that? Wow. Oh, you're amazing. And this is today's winner of our special prize, an edited audio file of me reading their story. Crystal from China. Hello, Kevin Oppa. Since my friend Aislina told me that you always talk about food on the radio and makes us feel hungry at midnight. Oh. Besides, could you please introduce more Korean food to us? My friend and I will go to Zea's first concert in Seoul in October. I'm so excited about the trip and wish all of us will have a good time with Zea and Zea's. Well. Yes, we talk a lot about food, I know, and I'm just food lover, aren't I? Well, about Korean food, I think I already talked a lot about Korean food, didn't I? Like, for example, tteokbokki, hotdog, 붕어빵, 전, what else? 국밥, what else? I think I told you guys a lot about Korean food. But, yes, since you're coming to see our concert in October, yes, why not you just try all the different kinds of Korean food that you want to try. And yes, of course, and I'll talk a lot more about Korean food later on with Big Shot. So yes, stay tuned. Thank you, Crystal, for your message. I'll be sending you this audio clip via email. Please leave us your email address on our Hotbeat message board, and any of Hotbeat listeners can win this special prize. So leave us your message and request on our message board. Now, more music for you. Missing You Like Crazy by Taeyeon. Missing You Like Crazy by Taeyeon. Let me tell you the answer to today's quiz. The question was, this character, whose name is also the title of a Wonder Boys song, was featured originally in an American novel and later in a cartoon, a TV drama, and a musical. What is the name of this character who was born into a British royal family but was raised by animals after his plane crashed into an African jungle? Now the answer was number 2, Tarzan. The winner will be announced after the show on Hotbeat message board. If you see your name on the list, leave us your name, address, phone number, and your country. Our winner will receive a signed CD from Wonder Boys. Yes, congratulations. We'll be back after one more song. Here's Now It's Over by Fix and Kim Jae-seok from Wanted. It's time to close out Hotbeat for Thursday, August 15th, but I'll be coming back with a great K-pop playlist tomorrow, so keep tuning in, guys. Here's our last song, Love Dust by Kyuhyun. 안녕!